Question number 4. Draw the number line and represent the following rational numbers on it. First one is 3 divided by 4. First one is 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4 is a positive rational number. Positive means greater than 0. Right. In this case, the numerator is less than the denominator. Numerator is 3, the denominator is 4. 3 is less than 4. When the numerator is less than the denominator, the value lies between 0 and 1. Okay. Now we got to know the value lies between 0 and 1, but we don't know where exactly. Right. So let me draw a number line and let me show you where exactly 3 by 4 comes on the number line. We know that the value lies between 0 and 1. The value lies between 0 and 1, but we don't know where exactly. Right. So the first step is, what is the value of the denominator? The value of the denominator is 4. So divide this into the 4 equal parts. Now I have divided this into the 4 equal parts between 0 and 1. Okay. Now start counting from left to right. In case of a positive number, in case of a positive rational number, count from left to right. Left to right. So this is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part, this is the fourth part. What is the value of the numerator? The value of the numerator is 3. This is the first part, this is the second part, and this is the third part. This is the ending of the third part. This is the ending of the third part, right? So here we have to represent 3 divided by 4 on this number line. Now the second one is minus 5 divided by 8. Minus 5 divided by 8 is a negative rational number, right? Okay. The numerator and the denominator. In this case, the numerator 5 is less than the denominator 8, right? The numerator is less than the denominator. In the case of a negative rational number, if the numerator is less than the denominator, then the value lies between 0 and minus 1. In case of a positive rational number, when the numerator is less than the denominator, the value lies between 0 and plus 1. But in case of negative rational number, 0 and minus 1. Now let me draw a number line and let me show you how to represent minus 5 divided by 8 on a number line. Okay, we know that the number lies between 0 and minus 1. We know that the number lies between 0 and minus 1, right? Okay. What is the value of the denominator? The value of the denominator is 8. So divide this into 8 equal parts. Okay. Now I have divided this into the 8 equal parts between minus 1 and 0. Okay. Now what is the value of the numerator? The value of the numerator is 5. Start counting from right to left. In case of negative rational number, start counting from right to left. Okay. In case of positive rational numbers, we used to count from left to right. But in case of negative rational number, count from right to left. This is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part, this is the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth part. What is the value of the numerator? The value of the numerator is 5. So where is 5? This is the first part, this is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part, this is the fourth part, and this is the fifth part. So fifth part is going to end here, right? Now we can represent minus 5 divided by 8 here on this number line. So let us solve for the third one, minus 7 by 4. Minus 7 by 4 is a negative rational number, right? Ignore the minus sign. Now the 7 is greater than 4. 7 is a numerator. Numerator is greater than the denominator, which is 4. When the numerator is greater than the denominator, in the case of negative rational number, the value will be less than minus 1. The value will be less than minus 1. In the previous examples, we got we got the boundary values in the previous examples, like the value lies between 0 and plus 1. The value lies between 0 and minus 1, right? But in this example, we just got the value is less than minus 1. We didn't get another boundary value. We just got only one boundary value. We didn't get another boundary value. In this case, how can we represent minus 7 by 4 on the number line? To represent this on the number line, we should get both the boundary values. Okay. So to get the boundary value, just divide minus 7 by 4, right? Minus 7 by 4, ignore the minus sign, divide 7 by 4. Okay. 4 ones are 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. So the answer is we got 1 whole 3 by 4. 1 3 by 4. Now put the minus sign. This will be minus 1 3 by 4. Now we can clearly understand that this number, this minus 1 3 by 4 is nothing but minus 1 point something. Minus 1 point something. So this value lies between minus 1 3 by 4 is lies between minus 1 and minus 2. This value is lesser than the minus 1. This value is less than minus 1. And this value is greater than minus 2. This value is greater than minus 2. Now we got the boundary values. We got another boundary value which is minus 2. Okay. Now let us draw the number line and represent minus 7 by 4 on the number line. We know that the value lies between minus 2 and minus 1. The value lies between minus 2 and minus 1. Okay. Now, minus 1, 3 by 4, right? What is the value of the denominator? The value of the denominator is 4. So, divide this into 4 equal parts. Okay. Now, I have divided this into the 4 equal parts between minus 2 and minus 1. Okay. Now, what is the value of the numerator? The numerator is 3. This is a negative rational number, right? So in case of negative rational number, we have to count from right to left. Right to left. We have to count from right to left. This is the first part, this is the second part, this is the third part, and this is the fourth part. The value of the numerator is 3. The value of the numerator is 3. This is the first part. This is the second part, and this is the third part. Third part is going to end here, right? So here you can represent minus 7 by 4. Minus 7 by 4 is nothing but minus 1 3 by 4. Okay, done. Let us solve for the fourth one. Fourth one is 7 divided by 8. 7 divided by 8 is a positive rational number. This is a positive rational number. The numerator is 7, which is less than the denominator 8. When the numerator is less than the denominator, the value lies between 0 and 1. The value lies between 0 and 1. Now let us draw the number line and let us represent 7 by 8 on the number line. We know that 7 by 8 lies between 0 and 1. 7 by 8 lies between 0 and 1. Right? What is the value of the denominator? The value of the denominator is 8. So divide this into 8 equal parts. Now I have divided this into 8 equal parts. Now this is a positive rational number. So count from left to right. Count from left to right. This is the first part. This is the second. This is the third. This is the fourth. This is the fifth, sixth, seventh, and this is the eighth part. What is the value of the numerator? The value of the numerator is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The seventh part is going to end here. So here we can represent 7 by 8 on this number line. Okay, understood? The points P, Q, R, S, T, U, A and B on the number line are such that TR equals to RS equals to SU and AP equals to PQ equals to QB. That means these four points on the number line are equidistant. In the same way, these 4 points on the number line are equidistant. The distance between each of them are equal. Okay. Name the rational numbers represented by P, Q, R and S. First, let us find for P. The right side of the zero will be positive. The left side of the zero will be negative, right? For positive rational numbers, in the previous examples I have explained you, for the positive rational numbers, we have to count from left to right. Left to right. For negative, we have to count from right to left. Right to left. Right? Yes. Now, where is P? P is in the positive side. So, P is a positive rational number. P is in the positive side. P is a positive rational number. Next, P lies between 2 and 3. P lies between 2 and 3. Right? Yes. First, let me write P in the form of the improper fraction. P lies between 2 and 3. So, write 2 first. 2 is the left side boundary value. So, write 2 first. Okay. Now, count how many equal parts are there between 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 equal parts between 2 and 3. So write 3 in the denominator. Okay. P is the first part, right? So this is the first part. P is at the end of the first part. So write 1 in the numerator. So 2, 1 by 3 can be written as 2 into 3 plus 1. This is nothing but 2 into 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 by 3. P is nothing but 7 by 3. So this is the answer for P. Second one is Q. Now let us find for Q. Now let us find for Q. Where is Q? Q is in the positive side. Q is in the positive side. That means Q is a positive rational number. Right? Yes. Q lies between 2 and 3. Q lies between 2 and 3. First, let me write 2. Okay. How many equal parts are there? Obviously, 3 equal parts are there. 3 equal parts are there. We have already calculated while finding for P. Right? So, there are 3 equal parts between 2 and 3. So, write 3 in the denominator. And in the numerator, count from left to right. Where is Q? So, this is the first part. This is the second part. So, Q is at the end of the second part. So, write 2 in the numerator. 2 into 3 plus 1. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8 divided by 3. Q is nothing but 8 divided by 3 on this number line. Okay, now let us find for R. Where is R? R is in the negative side. R is in the negative side. Here is R. So R is in the negative side. That means R is a negative rational number. Okay. Now, R lies between -2 and -1. R lies between -2 and -1. Right? Yes. For the negative rational numbers, we have to count from right to left. The direction is from right to left. Right? So, write -1 here. Okay. And then, how many equal parts are there between -2 and -1? How many equal parts are there? 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 equal parts between -1 and -2. So write 3 in the denominator. Okay. And in the numerator, count from right to left. Count from right to left. This is a negative rational number. So count from right to left. This is the first part. This is the first part. And R is at the end of the first part. R is at end of the first part. So write 1 in the numerator. This can be written as minus. Put the minus sign first. Now 1 into 3 plus 1. 1 into 3 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 divided by 3. So the answer is R represents -4 by 3 on this number line. This is okay. Now let us find for S. Where is S? S is in the negative side. That means S is a negative rational number. Okay. Now, what are the boundary values of S? -2 and -1. For the negative rational numbers, the direction will be right, the direction will be right to left. So write -1, right to left. This is the right boundary value and this is the left boundary value. So write the right boundary value, which is -1 first. Now, how many equal parts are there between -2 and -1? We have already calculated while finding for r, right? So there are 3 equal parts. So write 3 in the denominator. And in the numerator, where is s? S is at the end of the second part. This is the first part, this is the second part. Count from right to left for negative rational number. So this will be 1 and 2. This is the second part. S is at the end of the second part. So write 2 in the numerator. Now write this minus sign as it is. Now 3 into 1. 3 into 1 is 3. 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator. So we can say S represents -5 by 3 on this number line.